So Lag BaOmer is a very, 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 very holy day, a very special day.
Yeah.
And I wanted to share one thing about Lag BaOmer.
Do two things.
Two things? Okay, two things.
Make it three, chazaka.
So there's a story, there was a guy, and he was really, really, really boring guy. All he wanted to do all day was sit and play video games. All day sitting, what video games do they play? Fortnite? Okay, Fortnite. He's sitting in his parents' basement, no money, playing Fortnite all day. And one day he said, you know what? I want to change my life. I want to do something with my life. He went to college and he became a builder. He went to school, learned about buildings every day, different teacher, different class, learning about how to build. And then he went to intern. He went to intern by this guy, that guy, every day learning a new experience, learning a new thing about building. And all of a sudden he said, after many years of hard work, I'm going to open my own building company. So he went, he opened his own building company. He said, I'm going to make one of the biggest buildings in the whole of New York City. So he went, he started building, he bought a land. Every day, slowly, slowly, he's building and building and building and building until 30 years later. 30 years later, he finished his building. He said, I've been working on this every single day of my life. Every day he's putting this detail, that detail, this chandelier, this chair, this bed, this light switch, this outlet with the USB. Every single thing he thought of. Until 30 years later, the building of his dreams was finally built. So he said, you know what I'm going to do? For my grand opening, I'm going to make a huge party. He made a huge party. Can you turn this louder? Yeah. Can you hear me over there? So he made a huge party on the grand opening of his building. Yeshua. He made a huge party.
I need cooperation.
And on the day of the party, after all his hard work, the whole building burnt down.
Whoa.
Expert. And instead, he went to school, he started working hard, he finally finished his building, and on his grand opening, it burnt down. What do you think he did, Eitan? What do you think he did? He went back to playing video games. Matt, what did he do? This guy, on the same day, he went and bought a brand new plot of land to start building the same building all over again. This is the same lesson as Rabbi Akiva.
Wow.
Rabbi Akiva, he didn't know even the Aleph Bet. He didn't know anything. When he was 40 years old, he learned Aleph. Aleph, Bet, Gimel. Everybody here is hopefully under the age of 40, except for Mr. Ravanapur, which is 41, and Mr. Ashiran. We all are on a higher level than Rabbi Akiva. At least we all know the Aleph Bet right now. And what did he do? He built himself up, until he became the Gadol Ador, the biggest rabbi in the whole world, and he had 24,000 students. His whole life he was waiting for this moment to bring all his students back. And what happened in this time of Sfirat Omer? All 24,000 students in 33 days died. What did he do? The same day that they all finished dying, that there was 0 left, which was today Lag BaOmer, he went and started again with a new 5 students. And one of those students was Rabbi Akiva, was Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, which is today is the day of his passing. And this is why we celebrate today. We celebrate today because we're here to teach everybody, all our friends, all our family, to teach ourselves never to give up.
Perseverance.
We start working hard on a deal. We start working. We're about to close, and all of a sudden, it gets ripped out of our hands. We say we're going to go to the gym every single morning at 7 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Then one day you don't wake up. Don't say it's over. That day you go at 9 a.m. You say, I'm going to keep Shabbat this week. You're almost there till the end, and you can't control yourself, and you break Shabbat. That doesn't mean, okay, now next Shabbat I can't keep. You try again next week. You have a situation that you're trying to break a certain character trait. I'm not going to get angry. And then you get angry. Tomorrow you cannot get angry again. Ein shum yesh ba'olam klal. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov says, there's no giving up. You fall, you get back up. And that's what we learned from Rabbi Kiva. And that's what we learned from Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. That even if we're tried so hard. I already dated 30 girls. I already dated 25 guys. Where is my soulmate? When is she gonna come? When is he gonna come? Forget it. I quit. I'm gonna be single forever. No! Try again. Try again. Try again until you find the wrong one. You have to keep on going. Keep on going. And that's why we're so happy today. This is the day of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai that we learn that a person should never give up. A Jew should never give up. Always try again. Even if you fall, even if it gets messed up, even if you're working on something so hard, we have to work hard and try again. So a lot of people are asking me, why do we make a bonfire on Lag BaOmer? So I learned something new today that I never knew before. It says in the Gemara, in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Yeah? It says in Gemara, Bava Metzia, Brachot, Yoma, and a few other Masechtas. It says, it's better to throw yourself into a fiery furnace than embarrass your friend in public. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the day that we're celebrating today, he said, it's better to throw yourself right now into this bonfire than to embarrass yourself in public. And the point is to learn how to have proper character, have to have a good midah. We don't go see somebody and say something bad about them in front of a lot of people and embarrass them. The whole point of Sfirat Omer, why we all have big beards today, is because we didn't act respectfully to our friends. We didn't act respectfully to our family. And today is the day to fix that. Now is when we decide, I see this fire right here, what are we going to throw in here? Oil, wicks, oil, wood, paper. But I'm not going to jump in. Why? Because I'm taking upon myself right now, never to embarrass my friend again. And I want to give a compliment to the shul, okay? I never gave a public compliment to the shul. But I want to say that something very special about our shul is that we have many different people that come to our shul. And the unity that we all have, some are coolers, some are not as cool, some are a little more studious, some are more athletic, some are more cool, some are more nerdy, but everybody comes, and what I've seen here that I never seen so strong in my life is that everybody takes care of everybody, and everybody cares about everybody, and everybody loves each other. And that's something very special that everybody should be very proud about today. That when somebody walks into our shul, we greet them with a smile, we greet them with a hug, we greet them with a l'chaim, and we're so happy to see them, and we're happy for them to come. 2 l'chaims, 1 in front of the rabbi, and 10 not in front of the rabbi, yeah? And we should all be very proud of ourselves and continue. That every single person that comes our way, we should invite them to the shul. We should say that we want you to be here, we're happy for you to come, please come again, and open them with open hands, and give them a big smile, and show that we care about every single Jew. So, we're going to all say Shema Yisrael together now, and then we're going to say Sfirat Omer, and then we're going to continue with something very special about the Lag BaOmer.